Hello everyone, welcome here. In this lecture, you are going to learn a very simple lecture, that is functions with parameters. Earlier lecture also we have observed the passing the arguments and parameters. Those lectures will especially for this lecture we are making a very simplification we have applied here. So let's see. Out of by using function, adding with the for loop statement, how simply we are going to be making here, you may observe. So let's see, one by one we are going to preparing to identify what we can say, a function like a sum of all numbers. Okay, by passing the parameter, by creating the function for sum of all numbers. Let's see, if you can see function sum tot, I can say sum total. Okay, and here I'm making a function name, and now let's see sum total. Why I'm making multiple parameters? I'll make it on while calling the function. So sum total I'm putting here. Okay, let sum equal to initial value is 0 and terminate the code, and reading all the items. Whenever we are having some group of data, we need to read using for loop we need to write. Alright, for loop we need to write I equal to 0, I less than arguments dot length. What the arguments are going to be calling from a particular area, we need to put arguments dot length. So we are going to be assigning something arguments dot length. Let's check it. Arguments dot length, to identifying the arguments, passing arguments length. So I plus plus. Okay, inside the for loop block, once we initiated the for loop, we need to again initiate the things. So sum plus equal to, what I need to write here, arguments of I need to write and terminate the thing. Okay, so arguments of I need to terminate the thing. Return sum, yes, return sum of the numbers what we have prepared. So while calling the sum tot function, let's take a sum function, and here, so I need to add some numbers over here. No, sum 2, sum 3, sum 5. 3 only I am sending to the function. Let's check first. Okay, this total is going to be assigned, this function is going to call to this function, and here it will be identify, and once we'll get the return, we'll get the assigned to this demo. This paragraph is going to be assigned some value. We'll be able to see in the output. Save it and run it. Wow, 10 we are getting, so 5 it is correct. So let's change the numbers more, save it and run. Wow, accurately we are getting, we are able to calling the value to the function, and we are able to getting the output in successfully. So let's see, this is the function name. We are calling this function with the multiple data parameters. These are arguments. These are, if we are assigned any number of parameters here, based on the parameters only we need to send the function. Here what happening, there is no restriction for these type of functions. I have prepared dynamic function for yourself to understand very easily. So n number of arguments you may add here, like numbers. So it will be called this function. It will be entered here, and loop will check the arguments, how many you are passed, and according to the arguments it will be verify the length, and it will be treated here. So how simple and how beauty it is. So here arguments passed by value, objects are passed by references. Strongly remember, arguments are passed by values, objects are passed by reference in the JavaScript coding. So I'll catch you in the next lecture. Thank you.